Welcome back. We're going to take a look at 5 cats or kittens available for adoption here at the Frederick County Animal Control Pet Adoption Center. Our first cat is Oreo. And Oreo is a very petite cat. And sometimes we'll get adult cats that actually kind of have kitten look almost. And she is 1.5 years old, so she's full grown. And she only weighs in at 6 pounds, 5.5 ounces. So when Oreo came to us, she was actually nursing a few kittens. So our protocol here is when mothers come in with kittens, we solicit one of our foster families. And she basically went with her kittens into foster care. And she was able to raise her kittens in a home as opposed to the busy shelter and make sure they thrive there. And then our foster families bring mom and kittens back to us when they weigh 3 pounds. All cats or kittens are spayed or neutered before they leave. And I had mentioned 3 pounds because that's the magic number for us to spay a kitten. So her kittens have since been adopted, and now she waits here at the shelter for her turn to be adopted. So while she's been here, she did suffer from a cold, or it actually looks like she developed the cold when she was in foster care, and that's typical. A lot of cats come into the shelter, it's very stressful for them, and they may have an underlying cold that's not symptomatic because they're healthy, they're used to their routine, so their body's fighting it off. And then when they come into the shelter, their stress level skyrockets, and maybe something they've been able to fight off now becomes apparent and to the forefront, and they become symptomatic. So since she's been here, it looks like we've also treated her for a cold, which that is normal for cats here at the shelter. I think sometimes people get a little scared or shy when they hear that a cat's been sick here. But for most cats, they do develop a cold while they're here. It's just like a cold you or I get. It is not contagious to humans, but it is contagious to other cats. And we actually have a room dedicated in the shelter for sick cats. So they basically go into that room where they're medicated. There's a humidifier if they're stuffy, but it just allows them some downtime, some relaxed time to be medicated. Her name is Oreo. She's available for adoption here at the shelter. And if you're interested in visiting with her, you can stop at the front desk and ask to see her paperwork.